What's going on? So today we're gonna finish putting everything back in. I got all the parts, got everything I need for the fuel system. Got this Aeromotive fuel filter, 100 microns, a little mount. I got the fittings that I need. Gonna cut it off down here, gonna mount it up down here. Well, in between the last week, I got the bushings in, new tie rods on both sides, new control arms. Basically got everything new. We're gonna mount the intercooler, the radiator, the fans. Got a new clutch line, tucked clutch, all the fittings that I need, new clutch, and a bunch of other stuff, axle seals, stuff like that. So here we go. So here we have a few fittings. I got a 45-6. We have the correct size hardline to AN adapter, a 90-degree -6 pipe cutter. All right, so basically with this here, I'm gonna want to mount it somewhere right there. I got a 90 coming off of it, and then I have a 90-degree fitting on my line. I was gonna get a 180-degree fitting, but the fitting was too tight of a radius and it would curve and come right around here. So I went with a 90 and a 90 to make the 180. Gonna mount it there. Gonna go boom, probably gonna slide this inward more. And then I'm gonna bend this hard line to meet up with this side. And then that's where this fitting comes into play. Now this fitting, what it does, this fitting has a gold thing in there that slips over the line. So basically with that thing, you cut the line, you slip the gold fitting over it, you slip the black fitting over the gold fitting, and then you tighten everything together and it creates a seal. And then that converts everything from hard line to number 6 or -6. And then that'll go from the hard line to there, come out, and it'll 90-degree, come back up and up. All right, so got this line done. Basically, cut it off. You slip this piece on, you slip the bronze collar, you compress it, and it seals. This bad boy bolted up using this stud. And then I'm just gonna do a straight with the hose that comes over to this one. And then here, it's gonna go a 90, and then I have a 90-degree fitting. So it's gonna be 180. It's going to come out to the engine. If we come over here to the engine, what I'm going to do off of the engine is basically over here as the line is coming up to here, which is the banjo fitting, I'm going to have this 45-degree fitting right here come down and then down into over here is where the fuel filter is going to be. Alright, just got back from the store, got a couple fittings. This one right here, let's see. Boom. I'm going to do with this one, it's going to go right here. Okay, these two are going to go right here, boom, and boom. I'm going to have a hose that loops. And this fitting is going to come out. I got a 90 on this one, so that's going to go there. Like that. Let's see if you can see it. Just like that. All right, we're done. So the line that comes from the tank, from the fuel pump, comes up and around, goes through here. You can see the flow comes out 90, 90, and then it's going to come out to a 45 right here. And then that 45 is going to come up right there. So fuel system check. Next thing I got to do, I got these axle seals. These basically go right here. Boom. So what I got to do is just basically, I talked to Morgan Orchard, who is basically the fastest guy at PSCA. He said all you got to do is just pluck them out and then push the other ones back in. So let's do that. All right, so big problems. Well, first and foremost, the seals that I bought and waited for are incorrect. This is the old seal. That's the new seal, because I took a seal out of this tranny. I also stole the drain plug because I screwed that one up. Ordered this one to replace it from Amazon, said it fits, and it did not fit. So good thing I have spares. So I took that one, put that there. Axle seal, I'm gonna flip it, do the other one. Kind of sucks because I've been waiting for weeks for that stuff to be able to do this, but oh well.
The blacks will win the beat.
Alright, what up? It's a new day. Got the engine in last night. Now it's time to hook everything up, but first I'm going to take the fenders off and I'm going to tuck the headlight harness through the sides here. Once that's done, I can put the fenders back on and continue on with this. So we have the headlight harness kind of set out the way it would be in the bay, so that would extend back over there. This would extend over here, pardon my sniffling. And all this stuff goes to the AC, the headlights, stuff like that. So basically the harness, if you're looking at it, starts off over here, goes over here to the headlight, comes across the radiator support to the other headlight and connects back over there. As you can see here, there's a grommet that used to be there because I painted over it, and I'm actually going to make that circle bigger because that's that hole that you can see over there. You bring the wires through. I'm going to bring them through here, where I'm going to cut another hole right here and pass everything through. Basically connect everything, run it through here, bring it out to the headlight harness, and instead of coming back over here, it's actually just going to loop and then come around here, go on the inside, and then do the same thing. Got it de-loomed, I guess you can say. Next thing is, this is the AC, this is the horn. I'm going to delete those two. And this thing, I honestly don't know what this is for. I think this is for like an AC sensor. And I'm just gonna clip, and then go get some nice loom. Go to the part store. Alright, so this is what I'm left with. Basically this plugs in at the back, and it sends out a negative, and that powers, and then a positive to everything else, and then everything negatives grounds out to this. This is the blinker thing, blinker fluid, I'm sorry, windshield wiper fluid. The wires that extend this way are basically just the headlight wires. So you have the headlight plug, a negative. This is the negative for the freaking fan. The headlight. This single wire is the fan signal, which was reduced from the whole plug that comes on this side. If you look here, and this is all just by like looking at it, but so the color of this wire is black and red. So you come over here and you find that wire, and it's basically, there it is. So it's the wire between the white one and the blue one, that red and black one. It's kind of hard to see on this GoPro, but that, I mean, basically this whole plug, I'm just gonna like tuck behind here, and then that one wire I'm gonna send through here out to the fans, you know, just run it kind of low key, and then out to the fan right there, because that's the signal. And then really all I need to do is ground it somewhere. I'm probably going to use this because it's going to be over here, but so yeah, that things that I deleted, like I said, this is some kind of AC deal. This is the plug, and you can see all the ones I chopped out of it, because this is all the AC stuff. Goes to, this is the sub harness. This sticks out, and then this connects to this right here, which goes to your condenser, a couple fans, the little module sensor thing, and then all the grounds. So that's that. This plug was for the horn, which is basically just a positive and a negative that went to the ECU, and were activated when I pressed the horn, which aftermarket steering wheel you don't have. All right, y'all, so got these all loomed up with tape. Like I said, I cut a hose and I super glued it with my glue gun. Also right here where I cut out a pin in here, I put a dabble of hot glue. So now these are going in here, and in here I already have ran the wires from the other side. I also tucked part of my harness back here. So these wires that come from over here, I ran them through this hole, and then they come out. They'll be tucked behind the fuse box and through this grommet, and then through the other side. This here, like I said, this is the headlight, or actually the turn signal. This is the headlight plug. Give yourself enough slack. Oh, just like that. Then I'm just gonna, you know, tape that up like that. This goes down. This is the negative for the fans, and then this harness comes out over here. Boom. This goes down to the windshield wiper, which is going to be the intercooler sprayer. These two are going to connect, and then I'm going to tuck them inside of here. All right, God, I probably just marked my shit up. We're on day 3 of putting this thing together. So here, I got the suspension all put up. In the back, I'm gonna have to lower it a little bit, or raise it, because this is too low right here. And then come over to the front. We got the wheels on. We got the suspension put together. I actually had to put a new axle in on this side. I had an insane shaft sitting there because the clip that clips it into the tranny was gone, and it wasn't. I was having an issue. I was doing like 100, and this side started to vibrate a little bit, and I think it's because that axle started to pop out. It didn't have that retainer clip, and I tried to use the retainer clip off of the Insane shaft, but it wouldn't work on the OEM B series. So I just put the Insane shaft in it. It's an upgrade at the end of the day. Coming up front, you know, we got turbo on. I basically rotated the down pipes up just for now. I made this oil drain where it curves around so that it misses the boost pipe. Boost pipe's gonna come right through here. Basically, boom, come out, and then come out. We got that tucked clutch line going back there. Everything's been tucked. These two wires here are my fan coming off of the tucked headlight harness. So whenever I wire that to the fan, I'm gonna loom this better and protect it and then put it up and away. I'll probably cut a notch into this, just a little tiny notch, so that I can sink these wires up into it and then hot glue it in there just so it's protected. And then now I'm gonna go to the store and buy oil for the engine. We got the catch can all put in. So now I have room to come out, boom, and then go down into the intercooler, which is up here. We got the dual core, if you look up in there, and then also to mount the new radiator. So I gotta head to the store real quick, check back in with you. Just got the tranny filled with that good. Excuse me. Got this shit right here. It took 2. It says it's supposed to be until it starts leaking out, which this thing's pretty level. So I'm just gonna look it up real quick, double check, but that's done. I got the oil filter. I got some oil back here. Bada bing, bada boop. Mobile 1. High mileage because the motor is high mileage, but only use Mobile 1, trust me. And after that, I'm gonna start measuring. I'm gonna fire it up actually. Gonna make sure the fitting back there doesn't leak, make sure she runs good. After I fire it up, I'm gonna change the plugs, and then I'm gonna start measuring for the intercooler radiator mount. This is what happens when I put the battery on. All right, first start up. It's only gonna be for a second though, because I don't have coolant. So, okay. Oh, stupid. God, I'm fucking stupid. Jesus. All right, that was successful.